get it, my dears. Welcome to 201. You guys are the cream of the crop, and I need you to know that how proud I am of what I saw in your work. Wow, you guys have a lot of talent and a lot of grit to have made it this far, because I know I didn't make it particularly easy on you. So just want to acknowledge that. I'm super, super proud of you. Now, heading forward, I'm gonna try to simplify things a little bit. Simple is not my default, as you can tell, but I'm going to attempt to. So here's what we're going to be focusing on primarily this term, and that is we're going to create an exhibition, a rainbow exhibition, an exhibition that is all about your senses. And we're going to be doing monochromatic photography. So the subject is wide open, but we're going to have each week, you're going to have one color that you're going to be working on. So, and that color starts at red, and then we go all the way up to purple in the rainbow. So our first color is red. And what monochromatic means is that the shades, so that's when you add white to the primary color, or if you add black to the primary color, you get this transition of colors all the way through there. And then hues are, you've got the complementary colors on either side. So if you think about red, for example, there's purple on one side and then there's orange on the other side. And if you go red and you start going to orange, you get that warming of the colors, and if you go the other way to the purple, you get the cooling of the color. And so in an image that is, for example, red image, you could have tones that are heading more towards the warm or tones that are heading towards the cool. And the idea is that we're going to combine all of these images the monochromatic means that you don't throw in a whole bunch of other colors. So you don't have like blue and red and all kinds of contrasting colors. You just stick with the shades and the hues of one color in your image. So you can create these images, meaning you can use papers and still lifes and do things like that, or they can be found images, things that you see as you're going about your day. So the point being is that you're going to be paying attention. And this is all about thinking into your senses and really getting an idea of what you're feeling, what you're seeing, what you're smelling, what you're tasting, and what your gut's telling you. So, yeah, it's all about your senses. And we're going to be photographing them. And it can be any subject though. I don't care, as long as it's the hues. But the point being, you're going to be paying attention to a color in your world, and that in itself is an example of mindfulness, looking for one color. The other thing though is you are going to help us curate this exhibition, and curation means to help select the images that are shown. So each of you have been assigned a color, and so each week you're going to be doing the color of the week, which is the red through the purple, but then you're going to have your color that you're going to constantly be looking for this whole 8-week adventure, and trying to create monochromatic images with it and stretching your creativity there, because you're going to be curating the color that you are doing the extra photographs in. So this way we have all the colors of the rainbow from the first week, because each one of you guys has a different color assigned to you, but then they will slowly get fleshed out as we move through the rainbow. The idea then is that we take these images and we create an exhibition that showcases our work as a collective with the rainbow. And how that's going to look, I have no idea. We're going to do that together. We're going to decide how we're going to make that work, and then we're going to put together a planning team to create that. So that is our primary body of work that we're going to be doing this term, and I'm going to be teaching you as I see things come up and I understand what your learning needs are. I'll be teaching you other little bits that can help you with that. And yeah, that's kind of where we're going. So I'll be mentoring you on lighting. I'll be mentoring you. The other thing is, those of you who are still struggling a bit with manual settings, don't worry about it. Not a problem. I'm going to pair you with somebody else if you indicated that I could. And our job is to make sure that all of us are shooting in manual settings by the end of this term, and we're feeling comfortable with it. And that's in both a camera and cell phone. So yeah, that's kind of what the main focus of this term is. And then there is so that's your baseline. If you're really busy at school, I totally get it. You just follow along there. If you have a little bit of extra bandwidth, or if you just, photography is just your bomb, then what I would suggest is getting a jump start on your photo essay. So next term we are going to, well, this term you can choose it and you can start, and that's picking something that you love. And then you start collecting images that you take of that particular subject matter. So that's your theme. It just has to be, what do you love? And at the end, you're going to end up with a photo essay. And we're going to be looking next term about possibly exhibitions related to those as well. But the point being is that you create a portfolio. And then when we do go and choose our nonprofit, which will be in term 2 as well, we will have something that we can show them when we do eventually go and see if we can work with them. So that's a lot of what's going on. We're using mural boards, which, don't worry if you're like, what the heck is this? You'll figure it out. We'll get through that. But for right now, don't worry. Just know that you're going to have to start taking rainbow monochromatic images. And you can pick any subject you want to do in it. And then, yeah, so and then, you know, how we used to do the visual poet of the week. This time we're going to do a photo of the week. So it could be anything. It could be what I challenged you to do, or it can be something totally different. Whatever photo you took during the week that you really loved, you can submit it into the photo of the week, and then we'll vote on the photo of the week. It just needs to have been taken during that week, so not some older work that you've done that you love. Okay, so keep it to what we're doing and click happy. All right, that's a bit of a warm up. That's what we're going to be getting up to, and I'm going to blow you kisses. Thank you guys so much for coming along, and I can't wait for us to get started. Yay! All right, see you soon. Bye.